Disha, this is Agnes, and I'm going to do this YouTube for you to answer your question. Now, the question is, in my own family, astrological practices are quite prominent. And supposedly predetermined narration of fortune, family, career, and love come clearly under question if we consider the law of attraction. So, predetermined beliefs. Now, I want to say, when we're born, we have firstly parental and family beliefs, and then we will have community, cultural beliefs, and then when you start going out into the world, you will start to take on the beliefs of friends and the people that you respect, and also religion. So I just want to say, and this is purely my experience and purely my opinion, that it really doesn't matter whether it's astrology or numerology or people read the tarot, other people read, people have all their things that they've been taught by these different levels in our lives, starting from the parents and then going to, culturally, community, religion, and all that stuff. Now, I want to say this. It is your belief in something. It doesn't matter what you believe. It is the fact that you believe it and you inject that in. So if you've been taught that culturally, if you've been taught something within your family, your father said, absolutely, this is how it is, then you grow up till a certain age not questioning that because that's what you were taught and that must be right. So therefore, what happens is you get a photocopy of your belief, it goes out, and then it becomes the experience that you have. So let me think. For example, in my family, my mother used to say in French, "Je suis pas la banque à Rothschild." Right now, what that means is I'm not Rothschild Bank, which really was she was saying, I don't have any money. We don't have any money, and I can't get you what you want. So I grew up with that belief that money was very hard to come by, that there was never enough, and that the bit that you did have needed to be used for things that the family needed, not for things that you wanted. Okay? So that was my belief for many, many years. And the belief then created no travel for 20 years, debt. It created not buying any property, not being successful at what I do. And it continued until I started to challenge that belief and to change it into, especially because in my family it was about creative people. Creative people can make money. So it's changing that belief, changing that belief, changing that belief. And today, obviously, the results have changed. So look at the beliefs that you have that are not serving you and where they come from, and question them and say, do I really want to believe that anymore? Even if it is a family one, those are probably one of the hardest ones to challenge. And then obviously cultural ones, and then the ones around if you do go to a religious group where people are telling you what is to be believed. So yeah, that's what I would say about that, that what you project out is then what you get back, and it really doesn't matter where the beliefs come from. It's the fact that you're carrying them around and then they're being echoed back to you today as your 3D experience. So if you've got one operating that you're getting a result that you don't like lack of money, or someone, lack of love, or you don't have anywhere to live, or you don't have a career, or whatever it is, start to look at the beliefs that you've got and say, I can change these. I don't have to subscribe to these anymore. If, of course, the results are not what you want them to be and you want to have something other than what you're getting. If your beliefs are good, keep going with that, you know. No point in changing some of the good ones that you've got, because some of them that we've been given are good. So there you go, short and sweet. Hope that helps. Lots of love. And I've done today a meditation for changing beliefs, and also in the clip, the description down below, there's a little short series about how to change beliefs, and I found it really, really good. And it doesn't take years to change beliefs, which is what I think a lot of people think, that you've got a belief and it takes a long time. You can change beliefs fairly quickly if you know how, and this guy Morty is going to show you how to do it. And yeah, that's covering it all there. Lots of love. Ciao, ciao.